Alright guys, welcome everyone. Today I've got a kind of a new video, I suppose, that I haven't done on my channel before, which is going to be, of course, unboxing and I guess a small review of this product right here. It's going to be a new keyboard that I just purchased, just came back home, received it, just checked it on the spot, and now I am ready to present it to you and, of course, give you a concise review. So what I will do is I will, of course, unbox it, give you a rundown of what this keyboard is, what kind of hardware it has, what are the capabilities, and of course at the end, after I record this with my camera, I will switch to my desktop screen, pretty much my desktop recording, and then I will show you where to download the software for it, and how to set it up, and then I will give you, of course, my first impressions. So in general, it's been a while actually since I've used my shitty keyboards, so to say. What I mean by that is I've been using a cheap keyboard for pretty much my whole life, and this is the first ever keyboard that is, high quality that I've ever bought. So as a rundown, this is a keyboard that is mechanical with magnetic switches. It's pretty much a tank. It's actually also quite heavy as well. Okay, and as a rundown, and so you can actually see the text itself. So what do we have in the package? So it's 8,000 hertz polling rate, so pretty much as low of a input lag as you possibly can have on a keyboard, right? So do we have it on the board? Let me see. Well, 8K pretty much means it. So if you see 8K, that means 8,000 megahertz, I suppose. Yeah, megahertz. So 8 gigahertz pretty much, refresh rate. Then we have RGB. We have the keycaps that can be removed. There's also a certain tool here that you can use to actually remove them. So you just place it on top of the keycap, then firmly kind of take it away, take it off. And then if you want, you can switch to something else. Maybe you can buy some kind of custom keypads or something. You can easily switch them, absolutely any one of these, and exchange for some other one if you maybe want to add some more style or whatever you wish. Just like I said, magnetic switches, 800 hertz, not megahertz actually, sorry about that. 8,000 hertz wireless polling. Also, it has the same 8,000 for the wireless connection as well. Sorry, my beautiful DualSense. And also, guys, something that's also I find incredible is that this keyboard actually has a incredible whopping 8,000 milliamp hour battery. So this is just a beast. So that is another reason why it's kind of heavy. It's over 1 kilogram in weight. Also, if I'm taking the box, it's also, quite a bit heavier as well. So yeah, very nice keyboard. And then also let me explain to you where you can buy this and if you can actually find it on your market. Okay, guys, so first context. So this is a Ukrainian brand. The engineering and design happen in Kiev, while production, like almost all top-tier tech, is handled in China. So Ukrainian prices, if you want to know, it's about 4,000 hryvnias. It's a current currency local. For example, at shops like Anko, this is actually where I bought it. And in Europe, it's actually also sold. So if you want to buy this, you can find it in Poland or Romania for roughly 110 to 130 euros. So it's not super cheap and it's not, I would say, super expensive either, just a normal price. Okay, and now let's talk about the size a bit. So this is a 80% TKL layout and it weighs over 1 kilogram. It's just like I said in the beginning. So it's bulky, heavy, and feels like an anchor on your desk. But for those of us who hate hollow or light plastic, this is a massive win. It's also using the gasket mount system, meaning the internal board is suspended for a cleaner thok sound and a softer typing feel. Okay, and now more detailed review. Let me actually start unboxing it because I've been talking for way too long without actually giving you the visual. So as you saw, I already unlocked the box because I, of course, had to check it in the where I pretty much took it and received it. All right, so I just removed some checks from there. As you can see, we have a little welcome message, says thank you, and some some heart emoji with a smile. So this is a Ukrainian thingy. And now, so as you can see, also something I wanted to show you guys is that it has this awesome little cover not a cover, like a little bag inside. That's actually nice to the touch. So I really like when the devs and the production team actually cares about the unboxing process and the unboxing experience. So I find this pretty nice. So let me just take it out and I will show you guys. So this is the keyboard itself. I'm going to take the box away for now. So this is what it looks like inside of this little bag. So as you can see, just a black bag. So you can just, do this, just tie them up. And if you want to transfer the board, for example, somewhere, then you can do that easily. But in my case, I'm going to just take it out, okay? Gently, right? There you go. So now we have the board. So as you can see, we have this little nice bag. I really like it. Nice material. Yeah, very, very good. This is definitely a upside for the production team to have this little bag. I really like it. Also, guys, don't forget, so we have this little box as well, the plastic box. This is where we have our accessories, and this is what I will get into right away. So let me just unbox this. Okay. Let me take it out. Well, what do we have? So what is this? So this is a keycap switch puller. So this is what I've been talking about. You can use this to remove the keys, right? So if we unlock this one as well with our nails, hopefully you guys have some nails, because if you don't, well, then you might have trouble. So there you go. As you can see, you have this little puller, right? So you press it. I don't know, what is this press for? I'm not really sure what is this press for. So yeah, you can use this to pull out the keys easily. I will figure out later how to do this. I'm not really planning on swapping any keys for now. I just want to use the keyboard itself, but I will sort this out. And yeah, this is pretty nice. As you can see, these are just pretty much grabbing the keys and you can just pull them out. So what else do we have? Let me see. So what is this? I'm really not sure. Oh, this is to clean, I guess. And there's some plastic thingy here. I'm not really sure what this is for, but we have this little brush. I'm guessing it's for the cleaning of the board. And we have this. I'm not really sure what this is for, to be honest with you guys. And we have this little brush that you can use to clean yourself or to clean the keyboard. Then we have, of course, the important stuff. We have the adapter for the keyboard itself. And what else? And this is, these are some additional keycaps if you guys want to install them. So I'm going to unbox this as well. All right. So as you can see, we have some custom keys that you can install. Also, we have some trinkets, as you can see. That's pretty nice. I like this. Really cool. Nice. Well done, guys. I like this. I like these accessories. It feels like a premium experience. And as you can see, we have some additional keys. So I will just probably put this pink one. As you can see, we have a pink one that says Hator. Oh, sorry, Hator. Sorry, I'm not used to pronouncing this. So yeah, you can just use these if you want. And of course, let's unbox the important stuff, the adapter itself. So the wire, I'm not really sure how long the wire is. I think it's about probably over 1 meter long, I'm guessing. So yeah, you can just go ahead and remove this. Let me figure out how. I'm guessing like this. Yep, there you go. Okay, and this is pretty much the wire. Yeah, it's actually long enough. Also has some nice texture to it. Yeah, really nice. So this is the adapter. As you can see, also says Hator. There you go. So this is the extender. Yeah, I'm definitely using it like this 100% because I need my keyboard to be also off the table at times. So I'm definitely using the extender for sure. So really nice braided cable. Yeah, so this is in terms of the accessories. And of course, now the keyboard itself. Let me pull it out. There you go. And here it is. Very nice mechanical keyboard with magnetic switches. Yeah, really amazing stuff. So take a look. Also listen to the sound of the keys. Space. Yeah, sounds amazing. I love it. And also it has a small screen. Hopefully you can see. I'm going to peel this off. Whoops. That was a failure. That's fine. I'll do that later. Doesn't matter. So the screen shows the battery percentage, how much of battery you have left, and also some other info like time and all that stuff. So if you guys like this, it's a small touch. And also we have this little thing, as you can see, that you can use to regulate and adjust the, I'm guessing, the RGB effects and all of that good stuff. Yeah, so about this later. Yeah, so that's the board. This is our USB-C input. This is the back. So as you can see, we have multiple, let me actually turn it around. So we have multiple modes. So we have the Bluetooth, we have the 2.4 gigahertz usual wireless connection, and also we have the wired connection, which is set by default. And also we have these stands. So if you wish to make it a little taller, you can just pull them out like this, right? And you can just put it on the table and it stands just like this, and it's now elevated, as you can see. And you can now type. Yeah, very comfortable keyboard, very enjoyable to press the buttons. Yeah, very nice. They're very soft as well, what I notice. Definitely a different type of feeling from a usual keyboard, that's for sure. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is, of course, I'm going to connect it to my PC, and we will see the lights and yeah, possibly the RGB. All right then, guys, so I'm going to, of course, connect it firstly without the adapter, only going to connect it to my PC through the USB-C connection, like this. There you go. And now connecting it to my PC. Give me a second, guys. Okay, guys, so the board is connected. As you can see, it's now giving us this awesome RGB. So let me grab my mouse and let me type a bit. I'm just typing, hey guys, how are you doing? Yeah, feels pretty awesome actually, and say how different this feels compared to the different like usual types of keyboards. Yeah, this is just great. So the color is switching, as you can see, all the time from green to blue, yellow, and also as you can see, we have a little indicator with time, battery percentage, and of course the dates picked up automatically, even though no, the time did not pick up actually. I'm going to have to sort this out, but it shows the connection, it shows the operating system, of course, which is Windows 11 in my case, shows the time and the language as well. Yeah, so I just switched the language and it shows, also shows the seconds as well, which is interesting. Yeah, so that's pretty much the keyboard. And now I'm going to just go ahead and download the software, and we will actually figure out how we can download the firmware and all of that good stuff. What is this trash on my table? Sorry about that, guys. All right, so I'm going to turn off the camera now. Hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing experience. Once again, going to give you the sound. Yeah, so sounds pretty awesome. All right, guys, so next part from my system, and let's figure out how to install the firmware, software, and how to set it up. Thanks, guys, for watching this unboxing, getting into my Windows. All right, guys, we are officially back, and now we can set up the software, just like I said. So in order to start, just type in Hator. Let's go to the, no, not that, Hator. Go to the official website, first link, and in here, as you can see, we have some mice as well that they sell, but we are looking to find drivers and firmware for our keyboard. So let's do that. So let's go keyboards, and let's choose, what do we have? We have Skyfall, we have Skyfall MAG Ultima. So I have the most expensive version, I guess. Okay, and now As you can see, we can buy, you can view some info about it. If you wish to know some more, we have two versions of it, the 65% and 80%. Pretty much if some of you guys don't want to have the F buttons like F1, F2, F3, you can actually buy one without them. And we scroll all to the way down. Also, we see some info here, as you can see. So this is the 65, as you can see, without the F buttons on the top. And we have some length, width, height, and weight. So my keyboard is 1 kilogram in weight, which is crazy, but I love it. I love things that are, that are more into the heavy side. And I'm going to download the software, of course. So here we have an archive, but I already have it installed. So I'm just going to launch it. Okay, and here we have the software. Can we expand it? No, we can't. All right, so this is the software. So what do we have here? We have the lighting effects, pretty much adjusting settings for the RGB. We can set the custom color. I'm just going to use RGB. I will use light sync. Yeah, also we can adjust the brightness and speed of our animation with RGB. Pretty nice. So you can see we have the connection type on here, which is the wired in my case. And also what do we have? We have the macros. As you can see, we can adjust the travel calibration. It's now calibrating. Okay, so press each key fully and hold for at least 4 seconds. Okay, so let me just go ahead and do that. So just press on start calibration. Okay, so just go ahead and press on all buttons for 4 seconds to perform the calibration. So once again, as you can see, if I press on it slightly, it starts traveling, as you can see. So these are the whole effect magnetic triggers inside them. Pretty awesome stuff. All right, I actually had to listen to some music while I was doing this. I pressed every single button for 4 seconds. Okay, calibration done. Make sure to press every single button for at least, well, it says 4 seconds. I guess you can just tap every single one of them and you'll be good. Calibration done. Okay. What is this? Read device configuration. Let me see what this does. Okay, so in general, yeah, you have some macro configs. You can go to the macro editor here. As you can see, add. You can do that. In my case, I will just set up the keyboard, for just for work and gaming. So what do we have in display? So you can choose actually a GIF for that graphical screen on the board if you want. So you can just set the animation, as you can see. Was this miscellaneous? Switch language, sync time. Okay, time synced. Yeah, nice, because it was actually off. Switch language. I'm not sure this does anything. And you can clear the screen. All right, macros. Let me see if I have updates for the driver. Okay, up to date and firmware. Firmware is also up to date. Great. So we can just, we're ready to use. Also, you can create profiles, as you can see, if you wish. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the software. Pretty simple and minimalistic, I would say. Has all the functionality you need. And yeah, now let's just do the typing test. Okay, so if you go here and you press any button on your keyboard, as you can see, it has the travel. So I fully synced the travel. As you can see, I'm barely pressing on my keyboard, and now as you can see, it has this travel. What is that, 3? Is that 3 millimeters or something? No, that has to be more than that. 3... No, this is a centimeter. Wait, is this 3 centimeters? What the hell? Yeah, so as you can see, if I press on a button, they all have the same effect. Yeah, every single button has this. That's incredible. So you can see it also shows you which button do you press at this particular time. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never had this kind of keyboard before. That's insane. Also, what else do we have? Actuation. What is this? Mistouch prevention. Prevents vibration triggers. When enabled, optimizes bosom actuation for better stability. I'm not really sure if I should use this. Set separate press and release distance. Oh, RGB changed. Ah, so you can adjust the travel, yeah? Full range rapid trigger. How do I set that? Also some kind of dynamic keystroke. I'm not really sure what any of this is, to be honest. I have never had this kind of keyboard. For some reason I can't adjust this. So I'm curious why. Actuation. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, sort this out later because I have no idea. Ah, I've sorted this out. So you have to choose individual buttons first. Say I take S. And now, as you can see, I can choose the rapid trigger. You can see full range rapid trigger. All right, as you can see, it's now set for the S. And how can I confirm? And if I go to the test mode, it doesn't seem to be working as a rapid trigger. All right, and if you want to choose, for example, the same preset for all of the keys, you can just press on select all, right? And then you can just adjust it here, okay? And then you will have your settings as you prefer them. As you can see, it's very accurate here with the numbers. It's insane. What if I set it to this small? Let me see if what will this do? Confirm. So it's now set for every single button. Test mode. I don't really see what this does, to be honest. Oh, we can do it by 5. As you can see, it's super accurate here. You can go by small increments and adjust your press and release distance. Alright, and of course, in the miscellaneous settings, we have the sleep timer, as you can see, for 2.4 gigahertz. Pretty much it's when, after which time your keyboard goes to sleep to save power. So I would say if you're gaming, this won't be relevant at all, because when you're gaming, you want your keyboard to be always on. So it doesn't really matter which time you set here. I'm just going to go ahead and set to 5 minutes. RGB sleep timer. Let's just leave it at 2 minutes. Hibernation timer. 20 minutes is okay. And of course, our notorious polling rate setting, where you can set your polling rate and of course how fast, snappy, and responsive it's going to be. Pretty much the input delay. Input lag is going to be extremely small. So in my case, I'm just going to leave it at default, which is the 8000 Hertz. I'm not going to even try to change this. Then I will just confirm. Settings saved. And that's pretty much it. If you wish to mess around, we have plenty of settings, right? As you can see, we have the adjust the time required for trigger to do the hold function. Interesting. I'm not really sure what this does. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely learn how this works and what it does, because I'm looking at it like it's some kind of rocket science right now. Yeah, so pretty awesome. Typing test. There you go. Now let's go keyboard test. Damn, I'm not used to this keyboard yet, but I will be. All right, so as you can see, all of the buttons working. Space, Windows key works, Alt, FN. There's no FN here, interesting. F buttons, escape. Sorry about that. I paused the video, pressed the wrong button. Yeah, so that's pretty much the keyboard, guys. If you like the keyboard, you can go ahead and buy it. Also, guys, I forgot to demonstrate. So in order to switch what's happening on the screen, you actually need to use this little button right here. This one. So as you can see, when I roll it, as you can see, it's now showing me which settings I want to go for. So we have a display of the CPU power, some kind of SLAD set, light set, which OS, you just press on it, choose Windows or Mac, language, screen brightness. This is brightness, right? Wait, let me see. No, don't go here. Screen brightness. You can adjust the brightness here. Now, what else do we have? We have the time, the battery percentage, as you can see, the date. What else do we have? Language. Yeah, that's it. So I'm just going to leave it so that it shows the charging percentage and time. If I zoom in, there you go. As you can see, it's showing this on this little screen. Pretty neat, I would say. I like it. And this is what the keyboard looks like. Pretty nice. Also, guys, the clicks. Yeah, sounds pretty awesome. Also, guys, keep in mind that it's not an ad of any sort. I'm just reviewing it by myself because, I don't know, it's just kind of fun. So that's it for this one, guys. If you enjoy magnetic keyboards, mechanical keyboards, I really recommend this one if you're in Europe. So enjoy the video, and of course, don't forget to subscribe.